we had a tough COVID. But many people on the outside also had a tough time. And when COVID started, I said to the personnel and boys, you know what, cut to the basic, and we just need to survive. We actually thought it was going to be 4 weeks, and then it's over. And then we kept on, and then we decided we just need, at the end of COVID, we just need to have a children's home, still a safe place for the boys. And I must be able to pay my staff. And it was tough, but we survived. And for that, I will always be grateful. Then I'm going to tell a little story. Now, we have a reverend here, so she must just excuse Khayalethu. We also have a school. One of our things is, when our boys come to Khayalethu, they come from very sad, very bad backgrounds. And our boys always say, they didn't choose the background that they were born in. And they stuck there. And if you're a social worker and you go through your files, you will see it's generations. You get file 8, file 9. It's like this child was in a children's home, his child was in a children's home, his dad was in jail. It's a story. And it doesn't matter what we do, you try, it's hard to break. And that's why I always feel Khayalethu makes a difference. Because, first place, education. Once the boys step in here, we get them back into school. Without education, that boy don't have a chance. So now it's easy to think, okay, put them in the school. School doesn't want our boys, because our boys are academically so far behind that they will look at it and say, okay, more or less this age, you go there. But for that boy, he's not on standard. He doesn't know the routine. We was maybe living on the street, or wherever. There was no routine, no discipline. Now suddenly he's been put in a school. Now a boy would rather be looking at naughty than everyone think he's stupid. So he's just naughty, but he's not dumb. He just can't do the work. So what we did is we have this little school here. We're not registered, it's under the radar, but it's our gap school. So we have a teacher that we pay, and the teacher gets the boy up to a level where with numeracy and literacy, where we go to a school after 2 years, maybe after 3 years, maybe after 6 months, and say, okay, this boy is on this level. Then we get him into the mainstream. Now that is a big part of our success. So just to give you guys an idea, last year we had 15 boys in Strong Foundation. Out of that 15, all of them except 4 boys have moved into mainstream. So for us, that is the first big hurdle. Then once they're into school, all of them every day in school, and yeah, you guys can remember, just imagine if you have kids, leave their bookcases here, so they don't want to school, tummy ache, hide away their shoes, and do all kinds of stuff not to go to school, but it's part of school. I quickly want to tell a story. One of in the Strong Foundation boys, now the boys have different, because now you have 15 boys, different ages, different grades, that do all different subjects and stuff. So the one teacher was sitting with one of the boys, and in front of him was one of the other boys busy with his own work. So she was like in Dumpies, and you know, that's his nickname. You can think why Dumpies is his nickname. But yeah, so he was sitting, and she was saying, 2 minus 2 is 0. 3 minus 3 is 0. He just didn't get it. And at some stage, the boy in front of him, that was not the sharpest pencil in the group, he turned around and said, Christopher, as jy 5 sweets het, en jy eet al 5 sweets op, hoeveel het jy oor? And the penny dropped. So yeah, there's a lot of, like in any household, there's a lot of fighting, and there's a lot of love, and a lot of do this, pick up, why did you do this? People will ask me, what do you do at Khayalethu? My personnel are all on steroids. That's what keeps them going. I just want to tell another story, then I actually want to get to the story that I is we put to make sure that our cars are lasting and we take good care and we are accountable and nobody steals them. We are on car track, but I have the disc, so everyone that goes in the car put the disc so you can see. And you guys know the States, Port Elizabeth, there's no traffic cops. They're not just not there, and there's no cameras. So everyone drives faster because you know, chances that they can catch you now is very slow. But we have a speed limit with car track. So the moment you go over 60, it pulls the printout, and I get the printout on a Monday, and then I'm on the personnel's case because the speed limit is 60 and they need to keep to 60. But now we had two scenarios because now the people behind us can't understand why we're driving so slowly. And my personnel is moaning and say, but the people are hooting and they're queuing. I'm like, okay, we will make a sticker saying, you are monitored, you need to keep to 60 because 60 is that. So that will come up today. And then Anna had, Anna's not here, but she had an interesting, on Friday, that she came and she had all the, we call them the Smurfs, all the little boykies. And as she drove, one of them asked her, Danny, are you looking for parking? Because she's driving so slowly. So, yeah, we have a lot of laughs. We are very proud of our boys. And if you look on your table, you will see this little picture. Okay, Nikki, what's my time? 5 minutes. Okay, you see a little boykie, and then you see a boy with a driver's license. This young man, his father died. He and his mum and his little baby brother, about 8 months, stayed with the mum's sister, and she had 4 kids of her own. Then the mum died, and the little baby of 8 months, and Joseph was without a home. So the sister said she would, because she had a little boy, the baby's just cute, she will take care of the baby, but she has her own 4 kids. But the little older brother, this little man, it's just extra mouth to feed. She doesn't really want him. And then she also took him out to school and kept him to look after the little ones while she is at work. So he lost school and he was taken into Khayalethu. So this young man, on this little picture, got into Khayalethu. And you guys will see underneath say, growing boys into good men. This is our motto here at Khayalethu. So Joseph got through a lot of like normal stuff, naughty stuff at Khayalethu, but playing soccer, using the jobs, we got him in school, and we have 2 separate divisions. The one division is all our boys are in school, and then once they finish with school, we help them with apprenticeships, with a job. We help them with one of our personnel, go with them to SARS, get the SARS number, get their ID books, help them to open a bank account, get the CV, all the stuff that you would have done for your own kid. That's the K2. And then we start looking to see which company or where can this boy fit in. Now, Wilson Trucks, he really took this, if I say that you take not a young adult, you take a little boy, because he's 18, 19, but mature boys, they are 16, 17. So when you get a Khayalethu boys, you know you can trust him because by that time we have sorted that out. But you have to actually grow him into your company. You are part of his valley that helps to grow him. And Wilson Trucks took Joseph in. Wasn't the easy road for the first year, and then like teenagers, he got involved with drugs and we suspended him. And Wilson Trucks also said, no, that's not part of who they are. That's also not what they want to give out to the public about their company. That's not part of their branding. That's not on. So he lost, and in COVID time, so I expelled him. Because if the boys are on this side and the little ones, we have to take care of them. But the bigger boys, by that time, they know what's right and wrong. They know if they get into drugs. There's no life. You are messing up so much. And they are the big Buddhas for the little ones. So if they are smoking dagga and they're doing the naughty stuff, then that's the example that the boys get. So I said to Joseph, tough luck, there's a gate, Joseph. I don't know where you're going to sleep tonight, but now you had so many chances. So now I'm at the point where I want to say, you are on your own. If you can prove to me that you would stop dagga smoking, I will allow you in, but for 6 months, I expel you. So for 6 months, he's out, I don't know where he slept. He came back after 6 months, we tested. Still, that lines was there, I said, Joseph, and I could see, he was thin, I could see how he goes. And my heart really was, and no, I just have to go through this. Send him away again. Come back after 6 weeks again, and then you could see that two of the lines was very faded. So you could see he actually is now not smoking. The last bit is that little bit that's still in his system. And we took him back. And from there on, he's now, his last goal at Khayalethu was to get his driver's license. And he got his driver's license. He got a permanent position. I took him back. He had gone through all that ups and downs. He was settling down. He had a permanent position. Got his driver's license. He's now ready to move out. So at the end of December, he will move out. We will have a party, say a lot of speeches. He gets a chance to have speeches, and then he will be moving out into the big world. So it's not an easy road. And we also have a saying here in Khayalethu, I just need him to keep him alive till he's 25. Now you know that teenager phase? We have quite a lot of it. We just need to keep them alive till they're 25. So Joseph is part of a success story, but he's not the only success story. There are so many success stories that I can talk for days. One of our boys is called a trucker, field trucker, for jachters, hunters. And he was in Khayalethu for 9 years. So the boys come in when they're 8, 9, and they leave us when they're 20, 22. And they said, and that is the only way we can break that circle. And the boys come back and they can show their families and they can report where they are working. And that is, for us, is a success story. That's the only way we can break the cycle. But we can't do it alone. There's no way. Point 1, I need a team. My team is there behind us. And that's the team that, with the childcare workers, are working daily. They are doing the mother work, father work every day with the boys. And then sponsors. I want to say thank you for investing. We're so proud of this place. And it's so nice when people come here to show them, you know what, your money didn't disappear. I can show you where it's going. Our swimming pool that I named for kids sponsored for us 3 years ago, it collapsed. But again, we were very blessed with a group of business people that came here and said, leave it for us, we will sort it. So, yeah, and then just around the corner is a ablution block going up, that is the Algarve Rotary Club. We're very blessed with that. So I'm going to end off, otherwise I can really talk for days, by saying, I hope you enjoy your breakfast.